Hi, my name is Iver van Zand. I represent SAP Business Analytics for SAP Belux. And in this short video, we will have a look on how Lumira 1.18 can connect to SAP HANA Live. If we work with Lumira, which is the agile visualization tool that resides within the SAP Business Intelligence Suite, one always goes through 4 very easy to use steps. Step number 1 is acquiring the data, so getting a connection, in this case to HANA Live. Step number 2 is enriching the data. If you want, you can create hierarchies or customized calculations or dimensions. Step number 3 is the actual visualization and combination of that into a storyboard. Step number 4 is sharing the data back to SAP HANA. Let us go to the demonstration right now. Over here, I've started up SAP Lumira 1.18, as said, the agile visualization tool of SAP. I create a new document, and on my left-hand side, I can choose between the different data source types that Lumira supports. There's Excel, text, copy from an Excel, for example, connect to HANA, a download from HANA, connect to Business Intelligence Universe, the semantic layer of SAP. If you can query a database with SQL code, you can access it with Lumira, so any database that can be accessed with SQL code or another external data source. In this example, we connect to SAP HANA, and I use a connection that I already have set up for you, which is this server type. I have my user and I log in with my password, and this allows me to connect to SAP HANA Live. On my left hand side, I see the different views that are available within the HANA Live system that I'm accessing, and I'm going through it. And I choose to access the purchase order item view, which I create. The connection is successful. And over here I am in Lumira, ready to prepare and use my data. I go to the prepare room, and on my left top hand side you see all the different metrics that Lumira recognizes from the HANA Live view. And on my top left hand you see all the different attributes that are available in my view. So I click the visualization tab, and over here you see the variety of analysis that I can create and that I can choose from. So stacked bars and columns, line and area charts. I have different pie charts, even 3D. I can analyze by geography if I have geographical data in it, scatters, heat maps, of course the pivot, numeric point, and over here is a variety of other analysis that I can create. So I choose for the stacked bar chart, and I use the various types of measures that I need in my analysis. So I choose this one, the purchase effective amount, line item amount. I choose this one, and I choose a dimension over which I want to analyze. So this could be, for example, profit center. And over here you see my first analysis. I will make a filter of it to not have all the profit centers. So I choose, let me choose this set. And over here you can already see what Lumira generates. I get already an overview of the different data. I can turn it around and, for example, select this type of data that interests me, filter to it. And over here I have, for these profit centers, the 2 measures that I wanted to create. If I want to analyze furthermore, I can duplicate. The analysis are automatically saved. I can duplicate my analysis, choose to go for another type of analysis, for example, a combined column and line chart, and choose to have other dimensions in my analysis. For example, I could have a look at the different suppliers, drag it over here, and this gives me already another insight in the data that I want. Again, the analysis is automatically saved, so I can duplicate it and proceed with my analysis. So I've again duplicated my chart, and I now choose to go for plot analysis. And I could, for example, choose for plant, and I could use with that, for example, the base units. Better the materials. Or the different company codes, and this gives me this finalizes my analysis to give you some insight in what we can do connecting to HANA Live. If I want to share this into a story, I create compose, and I can choose between a board, which is a kind of a dashboard like you see over here, an infographic, or a report. I create a board, ESM board, which I create, vendor analysis I call it, and I drag and drop the analysis that I created into my dashboard. Put this one over here, put this one over here, and I can also, the person using my dashboard, I can provide this person with a control box, for example, that allows this person to, when I share it, to select and deselect the different, in this case, company codes, where you can see that my graphs are automatically adjusted. I hope you have got some insight in what we can do with analysis capabilities and visualization capabilities. And this leaves me to the last step of sharing the data, which I can do over here by publishing the storyboard to the Lumira server by logging in and giving it my password so that it's stored and can be accessed by anybody else who also has access to the Lumira server. Many thanks for your attention.